It's time, motherfuckers, for the motherfucking reviews, nigga.
Review.
We only got one review this week.
Yeah, no S at the end of that.
Because we wanted to kind of spend some time with it. Your boy.
Where'd you get that info from? Who? What? Who
Young King Combs dropped his I'm guessing it's part 3.
Christian Combs.
That's his real name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder do you know why he goes by King Combs?
He might feel like he, was given a throne being the son of Puffy.
His dad was like, "You're gonna be King Combs."
He probably told him that. He probably told him that all.
King, whatever. Too.
Yeah, he probably was told that. He's
so?
like, "You're a king." Like growing up constantly, he probably was told that. Like, you're a prince at first, and then he's like, "You're gonna become a king." He's an adult now. He's like, "You're a king now."
You're King Combs.
Go take that, take that crown.
Yeah. So King Combs has dropped Cyncerely C3, the EP. Which, to be honest with you, I've only heard a few little kind of verses here and there. I think I maybe heard him rap twice.
I don't know if I ever heard him rap. Honestly,
before this,
before this,
there was a video that was on World Star. I seen him one time. I was like, oh, okay, actually not bad. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But this is the first time that I was like, yo, let's listen to a full track of Diddy's son, and let's see what he has to say.
He's young, 20 years old.
20 years old. Mm-hmm. He sounds like it. I'm like a young guy.
He does.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, man, before you dive into his project. This same with artists, actors, athletes. It takes a lot to decide that that's the footsteps you want to follow when you're coming behind a legend of a parent. So,
yeah. He's a legend in business. I don't know if he's a legend in his rap skills though.
I meant more his music footprint, but
yo, y'all be hating on Diddy, dog.
How am I hating on Diddy? I said I just called him a legend.
Diddy was out here with.
I just called him a music legend.
He was out there with musical legends, people who actually.
You don't think Diddy's a musical legend?
Like his raps, no.
His raps written by Royce.
Can I shout out one of the trillions real quick?
Royce would have spit him better.
Can I shout out one of the trillions real quick? Okay. One of the trillions would tell Sharif, "Hey, you need to tighten up, son."
No.
You need to tighten up, son.
Yo, B. You need to tighten up for NY, son.
Maybe it's the Pac in me speaking. I don't know. Yo, thug life.
Yo, all right.
But
you ain't gonna when we do the New York show. I'm just saying.
He just got himself kicked out of Atlanta.
I'm getting kicked out of New York.
I'm forever.
Hey, I got love in New York. I got people in New York. I'm good.
Oh no, I got people in New York. You ain't got people.
I got people in New York. I got homies that live out there.
You do got a homie.
I got people that are from New York, raised in New York. I got Harlem and Brooklyn held down. I'm good. Okay. I don't know about Queens though.
Harlem got gentrified. He ain't got nobody out there no more.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Yo, I got Soho.
Matter of fact, he said I got Soho. Brooklyn got gentrified too. Now I said, but anyway,
shout out to Hosey.
Right. So yeah, man. What do y'all think about King Combs? Do you? I know y'all say he's following and he's having to follow behind. I guess like a big shadow.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It is true. I agree with that though. He does.
Shadow. But I think it's a big shadow not because of rap. I think it's a big shadow because just entrepreneur.
Yeah, entrepreneur. Bad boy. Has a stamp in the game. Regardless if being a fan of that, they had a stamp. They had Biggie.
Right.
They fucking. They're a force to be reckoned with. Right. They were at the top at one point. Mm. So that is some big steps to fit in, but shoes to fill. But he's like almost, I swear, like the spitting image of his dad.
Yo, it's really weird sometimes.
Facially, like image wise, how he look and his sound.
So he
sounds not his style.
Okay, wait.
Like his literal the sound of his voice, the vocal.
Right, that's what I'm saying, like his voice, right?
Sounds just like his dad.
But one thing I noticed about his style is he does kind of have like the kind of old 90s Mace, Diddy, Fabulous,
the bad boy,
where it's just slightly monotone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Kind of flow. And I'm gonna be real with you. it gives me a very nostalgic vibe. Yeah. It feels like I'm listening to something.
Especially on that first track.
The first track, I was like,
the first track.
It feels like
it's because they use that old school beat. So, I mean,
yeah.
So what can you? There's no denying that is it's 90s.
Right. Yeah. What y'all think about his bars? Before we get into further into his album,
I was pleasantly surprised. I hadn't listened to him a lot before this, so I didn't really know what to expect. But especially like with that first one, when it a little more upbeats kind of going into it, you can definitely feel like I'm like, okay, I can tell this is a younger guy just by the content. But I mean, it wasn't terrible.
Right.
I honestly, I was a little surprised that he, shouts out and shows enough. I mean, not really surprised, but I was happy to hear that he still shout out Pac and even he says like jamming Pac or listening to Pac on on
some of the Biggie. I heard that line, yeah.
And I'm thinking like. This is a man that said fuck your dad, like fuck him, fuck Bad Boy. If you want to be down with Bad Boy, fuck you too. I mean, he said all this shit, but still go past that. I mean, we are a different time. Those are all in the past. Right. Had nothing to do with him.
I think he's aware of the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean,
and like what was going on.
Yeah, it was just.
Would Pac and Diddy be like that today if Pac never died?
Pac was mainly saying it also on behalf of Suge, because it was mostly Suge and P Diddy beefing. So then it just fell and like kind of oozed into their artists,
right?
And then, but I didn't know how other way to say it. I say oozed in. Like,
no. But I think Pac though. I think if Pac was still alive, I think he would be into this kind of mogul place, the same kind of place that Jay-Z,
yeah,
Nas.
I think they would all. I think he'd have been more
even kicking it.
I think he'd been more political too. Yeah. Honestly, Pac would have been more in politics.
I mean, you can be a part of the political without actually having to do it. Because I don't know if he would have done it fully. I think he would have definitely been in it.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he would have.
I don't think he would have been like, yo, let's vote for Pac.
Vote for Tupac. I honestly think he had that much reach and he could have. I don't know if he would have, like you're saying. I don't know if he would have, but he could have, and he could have made it happen because he was that kind of guy, like all his shit he ever did, kind of the same thing that, rest in peace to Nipsey, but that type of shit he was doing, trying to do good in the community and let's also bring things to light, and everything like that. But
so with King Combs, do y'all think that? I mean, of course, Diddy's his father. Do you think that King Combs is writing his own lyrics?
I would hope so, but you don't know these days. But I would think so.
Think he picked that up from his dad too? His dad was like, I don't write rhymes, I write checks.
I noticed he seems like he either he's in love or he wants to be in love.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Who's in love?
No. I think he's writing his own stuff.
I
don't know nothing about his life, though.
I thought it was like, okay,
sorry,
maybe
that wasn't clear.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying because the music, there's a lot of stuff with just like.
Well, I mean, I think his dad, because you got to understand, Diddy's his dad, so of course his dad's like, yo, you got to make these types of songs.
No, what I think is that I honestly think that he really listened to Tupac a lot, because Tupac said, you don't make music for the men, you make music for the women. That's where you're going to sell. The men are going to get what the women want.
You think, come with me. Hell, man.
That is straight up. Of course that's not. But when he made music and a lot of his hits, earlier shit that he came out, I'm not talking about like when he became with Death Row. And even when he came with Death Row.
Keeps starting this King Combs.
Because he honestly, I can tell that he actually was influenced by Pac. That's my point.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He was influenced by Pac, and he took a lot of that knowledge that Pac spit and soaked it in, which, I mean, a lot of people in the industry have done. But
so you think that he's like, yo, I'm gonna make these love songs because Pac did it? No. Or you think that Diddy's in there like, yo?
I think he just knows. He knows that if the women are the ones that will buy your shit more than anything, and the guys are just gonna get, like Pac said that himself. He's like, women are gonna buy it. He didn't say it in those words. He said he was a little more, like, I ain't gonna say it.
No, go ahead and say Pac's words.
No, I'm not. I'll get eaten alive these days. Right. But fucking no, he said
these grimy ass bitch ass females be buying niggas songs and shit.
Yeah, he didn't say it like
he
that.
said said some wild shit like that.
Nah, he said it like make music for the bitches. Bitches gonna buy you shit. I mean, that was plot, you know. Yeah. But no, he's like the women will buy it. The men are gonna do what the women want. The men are gonna fall in, you know, and fall in line with it also because you know it's what the women want and that's what sells. I mean,
I don't know though, man, because I don't think that's worked for. I don't think that that's worked for Young Berg.
Yeah, but that's
you know what I'm saying.
But his dad isn't as influential and can get him to that already level before he even dropped. You know, so King Combs is already on a spotlight, on a pedestal because who he is, who he's the son of, right? You know, and who he's still affiliated with. He's with Bad. It's not like he's ventured off and he's doing his own thing and he's signed to Atlantic Records or you know or he's with Bad Boy. Oh, it's Bad Boy. Bad Boy. Yeah. It's Bad Boy. I looked just to make sure.
Anything else?
Because he said he's independent at one point. And on the
you got the label note on yours whenever you
at the bottom of the thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because he said on one of the first tracks, he said something about being independent and all this shit. So I was thinking that's when I looked. I was like, he ain't even with Bad Boy. So I looked it up and I was like, oh. Then he's not independent, but
they have that on Tidal.
Yeah, right.
We started
it.
Yeah, we started that shit. But okay, so
the least they can do. Thank us for your
the least they can do for $50.
Think title for your layout.
The least they could do for $50. All I'm saying.
Anyways, he always says that.
I know. So
it's not $50 for y'all information.
Let's get into more of this album, right? So there's a couple features on here. Yeah. The standout ones is Jeremiah, 03 Greedo, who actually dissed Pac at some point.
He did.
T Grizzly, City Girls, Ty Dolla $ign. Those are the only names that I recognize. There's other people on here, such as Kai Cash, Smokey, Margella, Bass Swag, Cash Prez, and Trey Livin. Okay.
Yeah. One thing I noticed, because you're naming all these different artists who are from all over the place, but one thing I noticed when I'm listening to it is it doesn't. So like I didn't know. Am I going to hear a New York album or EP or whatever? I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
All these different songs, they're like all over the place.
Well, it definitely has that Detroit Bay Area swag.
Like
it did
track 4
had that Bay Area
on it.
Swag on there.
Yeah, track 4 on it. When that one came on, that immediately felt like a Bay Area type song.
I was trying to shake my
and then
dreads.
you get like Surf with City Girls on it. That one fits very much fits in with the music right now. Like how songs sound like that. This is the twerk song on that album.
Right. I kind of wasn't feeling him stepping into that, but I guess you're talking about marketing to the youthful artist. You got to do it.
Yeah.
But he's kind of a part of it. He's young.
Yeah, he that's what I'm saying. That's why, I get why he's doing it.
He's kind of gives the nostalgia feel because he grew up with that.
Right.
You know, that's what he still knows. I mean, he was around that shit, you know, like that quality music, that 90s shit. He knows what great music is and what the great time was when it came to music. But he is a part of the new age rap scene. Of course. And so him trying to go in there, it's like, you're like, I wasn't really feeling him doing it. That's still where he belongs in a sense.
In a sense, I get that.
So what you were saying makes sense though, from a marketing standpoint, from a popularity standpoint, from getting your stream standpoint. Mm-hmm. Surf makes sense,
right?
But he feels more comfortable on Heaven Sent.
Yeah. He feels like he's in pocket.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
And the shit that I had heard when I seen him on like World Star or whatever, it was another song that was similar to that. It was him and somebody else, and they were kind of doing like the kind of Mason Diddy kind of thing. I don't know who else it was that was featured on there, and I was like, yo, this is really nostalgic. Just the feel of it. It just felt like some shit from the 90s or whatever. Yeah. But there's times where I hear him rap and I'm like, he's not bad as a rapper. He'll have like a bar here and there, which they're not bad. And then the other times I hear him rap and I'm like, all right,
step it up.
Did somebody write this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not.
Because I'm pretty sure that he's working with these people the way that Diddy, because I know that like Diddy has taught him that Diddy uses music as a marketing tool.
Yeah.
For his businesses.
Not necessarily an outlet for himself.
Exactly. Right?
Like a way to
He's just putting songs together so he can market shit and just you know what I'm saying or whatever, market his brand or whatever, right? Whereas I don't know what's going on with King Combs. I don't know if that's what Diddy is still, but it kind of feels like that with some of these features and stuff that he's doing these things because, and I kind of do feel like he's kind of slightly directing it. You know what I'm saying?
He signed a bad boy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Daddy got his fingers dipped all on it and telling him what he needs to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his Diddy was like, "Yo,
yeah, I said Daddy, I meant Diddy."
you want to put together like a hot song? Go do it. Find the person that makes the beat. Find the right features. And he probably showed him like, this is how you go about doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like that. It sounds like he did it, but on just on a youthful level. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I mean. I was kind of impressed by it. You know what I'm saying?
It reminded me kind of like how when I first heard Jaden.
Okay. So
but I would still say that Jaden go harder.
Jaden's definitely better.
Yeah.
Off top.
No contest.
Yeah, no contest.
Hands down.
No contest. But real quick, Jaden, I don't know if you've heard him. Chris Rivers, King Combs.
You said you don't know if he's heard?
I don't think he's heard Chris Rivers. You know who Chris Rivers is?
You know what Big Pun is, right?
Okay.
Nah, it's his son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beast.
He's a beast.
No, I'm not familiar with
Check out our review. Check out the last album because it was
Chris Rivers, King Combs, Jaden.
Some of the sons of legends.
Yeah.
One legend's still alive. William.
Yeah. And Diddy.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Shreve hating on Diddy, man.
I didn't realize.
He fucking hates Diddy, dog. But yo, no, who you think is
I didn't realize that.
Yo, he was like, his face was like.
You're right, like
that was
whatever.
A black tie face.
Y'all finally got to see how he does.
If you had to pick one out of the sons, there's other sons that are out there, but
there is. Yeah. If I had to do that, I'm going with Chris Rivers.
Chris Rivers,
yeah,
over Jaden.
Over Jaden still.
All right, that's cool.
Because Chris Rivers still
Rivers is lyrically better.
Yeah, lyrically better, and but I think he's more nostalgic in his raps than Jaden is. Jaden is just a part of the new wave.
No, yeah, but Jaden is like a leading the new wave.
Yeah, he's one of the leaders of the new wave.
And on top of that, Jaden is a little. To me, I feel like Jaden is a little more appealing than Chris Rivers. But Chris Rivers is lyrically better. He's lyrically he kills.
And I could, out of all three of them, I can relate to Chris Rivers a lot more of what he spits.
Right.
You know, what he's spitting about and all that stuff. I can relate to him more. I can dig it. You know. And you
can relate to Jaden Smith Soho? Black Tide Cam. Let's
I like how you did that.
Yo, this review is kind of all over the place, man. We apologize for that. Which I give this on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ooh.
Yeah. King Combs. Reefer, you going first? You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, go first.
I got to give this a 7.5. I think King Combs he's decent as a lyricist. He's decent as a song maker. I just kind of feel like, you know, maybe right now he's a little too young for my taste, but I feel like in maybe 4 or 5 years, if he continues on, it'll probably be like a name that people kind of pay attention to. So, decent beats, decent lyrics, okay lyrics. A lot of his party music, a lot of his kind of mainstream sounding. So, it's not bad though for him. Shout out to King Combs.
I honestly feel like he should have kept the Combs name out of his name instead of well, no, I'm just saying, just instead of kind of like.
Just King?
Be him. Almost be like, be yourself.
That's not an option.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah, Chris Rivers isn't going by Big Pun, son or some shit. It's like he's just going by his.
Didn't he go by like Lil Pun?
Or Chris Rios.
At one point, didn't he go by Lil Pun?
He called himself Lil Pun.
I mean, this is just like when LeBron James' son said he didn't want to wear the same number as his dad. Because he wanted to be his own thing. It's like, bro, your name's LeBron James Jr.
It's different. He's not Sean. He's not Sean Combs Jr. He's Christian Combs. So he could have just. I think he could have went with just a different name, just to kind of separate himself from his dad, but still be affiliated, be bad boy, still all that stuff, but just have a little separation.
Right. I dig that.
But I mean, still nothing wrong with it. But yeah, when it comes to this album. don't know. There is a lot of room to grow. Like you said, he's young. He's definitely, not to shit on Diddy again, but he's definitely a better lyricist than his father. Like rap wise, he spits better than his dad. Like puts it together and delivers it better than his dad. I think
if he's writing that.
If he's writing it,
yeah.
And if he, what if we find out Diddy's writing it? Diddy's writing it. Finally, Diddy's the writer.
You gonna be catching L like
no.
You gonna be like, what?
No, I'm gonna be catching an L. I'm gonna catch an L if I'm still giving this a 5.
Oh shit!
That's not catching the L.
Sorry, King.
I'm still giving this a 5.
His West Coast roots will not allow him.
Yo, that shit. Yo, Reefer was
West Side. No,
Reefer is disgusted with anything Combs related. Okay.
I just wish Pac had a son.
God. Okay, I had him at I was thinking anywhere from a 7.5 to 8. I'm cool with sticking to 7.5. I thought it was a pretty decent project. You know, he obviously has room to grow. He's still young, and I mean I think he'll definitely benefit from not having to go through production issues. That's something that that's just a perk. Yeah, you know, you don't have to go through those growing pains. So that's
no, he doesn't.
That's definitely going to help his career. But I thought it was not bad.
It's not bad for.
I think he should. I would love to see him try and stick in that first track. Try and stay in that bag for like a whole album, just to see how it comes out.
Yo, just one,
just you know,
12 song.
112. No, 112 on the song. Is that what you said?
I'm just saying, get some of the like. Bring in faith.
In the age of people,
shit, don't bring
wow. In the age of people that's dropping like music, just drop nonstop anyway, and just give us the EP with all that. Just see how. See how
I would like to see how it sounds too.
What I would like to see is for him to take the reins from his dad and hand them to J. Cole.
Okay. Reefer Wild right
now. I'd rather see that than the Cole and Thugger. Like I'd see that just to see what he can do with him. Cole has good direction.
I don't think Cole would do that. I think Cole.
I don't think he would.
Like, you need to respect
your dad.
Respect your dad.
Yo, Cole would be like, you're not ready.
Your dad's Diddy. Let your dad handle it.
Cole would be like, you're not on
the level.
Yeah, you're not on the level yet.
You're not where you need to be affiliated with
4
me.
years. We'll see where you at.
Yeah, but it's Thugger in that.
You know what that would be like?
Yeah, man.
Do you remember Thugger's back on MTV when they used to have those? They used to have the show with all the wild like 16th birthdays. And whenever it was a kid and their dad was like a
was he on there?
I don't think so.
Was he?
But they would always have a parent who was like a record exec or some shit like that, and they'd have some superstars their date. That's what that would be. J. Cole would just be sitting in the studio like this, like
shit, just.
Like one of them kids went to prom with like Nicki Minaj or something like that. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
One of them went with Lauren London, actually, I think one time. It's like,
for real?
It's like, yeah, you pulled that one. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Like your agent didn't just walk up to him and say, look, we don't really have a choice in this.
That shit was in.
Just roll with it.
She got a bag for that shit.
So
exactly.